Taps it up the near board, stopped on the half wall by Scarfo. He battles against Chris Ortobody back in the Blades lineup tonight, who puts it off the boards after winning that battle, gets it down the ice. Neuber tips it into the middle, right out front, they score. Joe Pendenza keeps the goal streak going. It's his 11th of the season, and Florida has the game's opening goal.
Well, when in doubt, you can just rely on Joe Pendenza. Finds an open lane after a great feed from the right side by Kyle Neuber and just takes it in all alone. And it's just a quick finish. It's nothing fancy. It's a quick snap of the wrist, and it's that perfect 13-inch shot right over the outstretched right pad of the netminder and just underneath that glove. So a perfectly placed shot and a dream start for the Everblades.
Fleming with it. Passes to the right wing, into the middle, coming up with speed. It's Vidmar, takes a shot, and Cormier, a nice save. There's that all-star speed from Sebastian Vidmar. Gives the Ghost Pirates their first real good look on the power play. But a big save from Evan Cormier at 78.3% effectiveness.
It's funny because it's two sides of the same special teams, really. The penalty kill for the Everblades is great, and the power play doing pretty good there.
Yeah, quick shot and a quick goal for Sean Jostling. 11 seconds of power play time is all Florida needed. And the special teams, they've come ready to play out of the All-Star break. And Florida has a 2-0 lead.
That's probably the best example, or I should say for the Everblades, the most beneficial example of the broadcaster's curse I've ever seen. I was about to say that the power play unit hasn't really performed up to its capability so far this season, but Sean Jostling, making me eat my words, just a half second later with a great shot, takes his puck at the top of the left circle and just snaps a wrister over the blocker of Bullion. A really, really strong shot.
Far side beauty for Josling's 11th goal of the season.
Yeah, this is, two teams, when you really look at it, when you look at the Blades defensive lineup and the whole Savannah team, two teams that, under different circumstances would be playing a much different lineup.
Quick shot and they score. This one, Savannah brings it within one early. Ross Armour goes upstairs. And in the early moments of the second period, we're back to a one-goal game. The Ghost Pirates there getting their offense the way they do it best. Off the rush, that's the 4th goal of the season for Ross Armour. And there Will just got an extra step around his man, Carpenter.
Yeah, this was the energy spark that Savannah needed. A quick shot right on top of that face-off dot by Armour, and it just zips into that far side corner over the blocker of Evan Cormier.
Ghost Pirates over the last couple of minutes have been taking control of this game. Drevich in the circle, takes a shot, save made, Cormier, rebound, he gets it home. Relentless pressure from the Ghost Pirates, and they finally break through the last line of defense. Evan Cormier, it's Logan Drevich who ties the game, and we're locked up at 2 at the midway mark of the second period.
Yeah, you could just feel that coming, Jake. It was too much pressure from Savannah for too long, and Florida unable to really establish any kind of zone presence against Savannah that entire time, and the Ghost Pirates just doing a great job of applying more and more pressure to Evan Cormier.
Ghost Pirates to get right back to where they've been over the last few shifts, controlling the puck in Florida's zone. Walk towards the middle. Didn't work out. Back for Estes. He pounds it towards the net. Bounces off a body and in. The Ghost Pirates get a bounce, and they get their first lead of the game. Looks like it's Drevich again who's going to get this one. So 2 straight goals for Logan Drevich. And things have turned in a hurry from the first to the second. Couldn't look any different.
This is clearly takes a deflection off something. Not exactly sure, but this has just been the story of the second period. Savannah wins a battle down in one of the corners, regains possession, and then just keeps pummeling the Everblades defense. And eventually it's an absolute howitzer from downtown that finds its way past Evan Cormier and gives Savannah its first lead of the game.
Riley on the right side with it. Drops it back to the line for Pendenza. Walk towards the middle, goes back for Riley, loads up, takes a shot, and he scores. Florida, they get the goal on the power play, and boy, did they ever need that. Will Riley, with his 3rd goal of the season, has goals in back-to-back games and has us all knotted up at 3.
Special teams, special teams, special teams is the name of the game, and Savannah has been relentless this period, but that specialty, or that power play, I should say, just kept chipping away at the Savannah defense. And you see this shot, ton of traffic out front, no shot for Bullion to see it, and even less of a chance to make a save on it. A really well-placed shot by Will Riley, and an equalized game here in the second period.
And 18 for the Ghost Pirates right now. Oliver Chow with the puck. He stops behind the Ghost Pirates net. Bullion watching him. Chow walks it right out front, and he scores. Oliver Chow given way too much space to take it out front. Backhands it 5-hole. And that a silencer for this crowd as the Everblades back out front with Oliver Chow just deciding to do it himself.
Jake, yeah, you and I both surprised by this goal. We thought Chow, set up in Gretzky's office, was going to try to find an outlet pass, maybe put something to the points or maybe put something into the slot. But we see him just go from behind the net, put the puck on his backhand, and just go 5-hole on Bouillon.
Looks like even he's surprised that he had that much space to take it out front. Across to Jostling, he takes a shot, that's blocked, and the power play comes to an end. So Savannah, their first successful kill of the night. A quick shot, and Florida scores right after. So it is a penalty kill for Savannah, but the Blades don't care. They get the goal 8 seconds after it expires, and Florida's got a 2-goal lead early in the third.
Yeah, the power play may have come to an end for Florida, but the goal-scoring opportunity didn't end when those 2 minutes expired. Florida still maintaining possession in the attacking zone, and it's a great pass across the ice and a great shot by Cam Hausinger to find the back of the net on an absolute snipe from the left circle. And that's an answering opportunity by Florida to take a 2-goal lead into this game.
Has 5 goals on the season, and Florida has a 5-3 lead early on. Savannah trying to get one right back. It's Drevich, a shot, and he scores. That's the hat-trick goal. And that's about as good a response as Savannah could possibly hope for. The hats come raining down as Florida's 2-goal lead barely even existed, Will.
I feel bad for Cam Hausinger because scored a great goal, and then Drevitz just goes right back and
steals the spotlight.
Yeah, makes it a 5-4 game. But this Savannah team has looked really confident compared to the final 2 games of that series, that 3-game series last week at Hertz Arena. Now the hat's starting to rain down here at Enmarket Arena. Power play, still a couple of seconds to go on it, and then the real power play begins.
Florida gets it free. Steos off to the side. Shot, they score. Florida with 8 seconds left. They get it. It's Jordan Sambrook. That's going to be his 2nd goal of the season. Just a second 5-on-3 goal of the season for Florida. And they're able to come through and get another power play marker.
Jay, we talked a little bit about this defenseman production after we talked about the losses that Florida has suffered due to either guys going up to the AHL or going overseas. And Sambrook
back in the Blades lineup after being out as a healthy scratch for a few.
Yeah, just connecting on a one-timer and sending it 5-hole. That's the kind of power play answer that the Everblades have had all night, and it's the kind of blue line production that they're going to need going into the back half of the season.
Back, finds some room, drops it off now for Estes, takes a shot. That one's blocked up to the line. Estes holds it onside, now taken away. Pendenza looking towards the empty net, trying to seal it. Tough angle, and he gets it home. Joe Pendenza back-to-back multi-goal games. This one, the empty netter to ice it. And the Florida Everblades are going to win this shootout of a game. Right now, they're up 7-4 inside the final minute.